North Korea fires another ballistic missile over Japan as residents warned to take shelter. You can read about that, telegraph.co.uk. There's a great article on Business Insider. And let me read to you real quick a couple excerpts from this. South Korean military officials reportedly said that the missile was fired from an airfield near Pyongyang, North Korea's capital, and headed eastward. Military officials also said that the missile likely reached an altitude of 770 kilometers. So 770 kilometers is 478 miles. That's way up there. That's reaching the exosphere, you guys. Then it flew for about 3,700 kilometers, which is about 2,300 miles, I think. Let me just double check here real quick for you. Yep, 2299, according to Yonhap News. Now, a North Korean state agency threatened on Thursday to use nuclear weapons to sink Japan and reduce the United States to ashes and darkness for supporting the latest UN Security Council resolution and sanctions over the latest nuclear test, Reuters reported. They've been doing the same thing, you guys. In the media, it's a cyclical thing. They'll lay off for a while, then they'll start up again. The question is, has the damage been done that needed to be, according to these dungeon masters, these money funders, these MFers that manipulate the global chess pieces to make more money and profits and gather more control, like a Monopoly game gone rogue, using people in real life connected to Risk and Hellraiser? Now, this is a map, Google Maps. Love Google Maps. You can see right here that supposedly this flew over Japan, up here. Eastward into the Pacific. So that's a pretty powerful tech. If they've got rockets that'll shoot up 470 miles and travel 2,300 miles, depending on the payload that this missile can carry and how accurate it is, are they going to be able to shoot it down? And if they do, I mean, is there going to be inertia involved that's going to be very damaging anyway? I was looking at a article that was put together. It was like a blog post, actually, from an article back in 2013. And the headline was almost the same thing as now, except for it wasn't a hydrogen bomb that was launched over Japan. It was nuclear testing that was done, and how they threatened the U.S. Now, this is the only nation that I know of that can threaten the United States as much as it does and not get completely obliterated. Now, I just did a podcast discussing the same thing. The audio went all bizarre after about 6 minutes. So I'm redoing it right now. But I had this one part here that I thought was interesting. There's a golf course in Pyongyang. And when you look at the golf course, let's see if I can find it again. I mean, it looked like it was fried, and there was nobody there, and there was nothing there. It was just really bizarre. Let me see if I can find this golf course. Yeah. I mean, because the PGA, here we go. You would think the PGA would be all over this. Here we go. Does that look like a healthy golf course to you? Now, when you zoom out, not really, but when you zoom in, there's like little patches of green. And the rest looks like it's begging for a drink. See if I can... There we go. And when you zoom out and you look around here, there's nobody there. There's not a single person in sight. I don't even see any cars, any golf carts, any caddies, a couple buildings. Are those cars or those like containers? North Korea is weird. We know very little about that country. I know that my grandpa fought in the Korean War. I never had an opportunity to talk to him about it. That thing looks like it's just about as crispy as some of the locations out here in Texas. But what do you think? I mean, do you believe the official story about how it was Kim Jong-un? It was this guy right here and his generals that launched something that could hold this over Japan? And why are they telling us where they're going to launch, and why are they like baiting us? It seems like we're being baited. Could China and Russia or other countries be using North Korea as a bait and switch to bring the U.S. into another war, to cause more damage, take more monies from the economy? I mean, just, is it a way to destroy the U.S. via another proxy war? I think that it could be, that Kim Jong-un could be a total patsy, like put there by some type of secret organization to create the war. The question is, who put him there? Did the people that put him there, do they have North Korea's best interest at heart? Do they have China's best interest? Do they have certain organizations' interests? Which country, which nation, which people? What's the real story? We can handle it. What is the truth? Question everything. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. YouTube.com/Clandestine Time Lord. Also go to leakproject.com. You'll get access to over 1,200 podcasts, downloadable, streamable, ad-free. Dozens exclusive at leakproject.com. Be excellent to each other, and be the change you want to see.